So our first stop on Nar Shaddaa is going to be the Nikto sector. We're going to be heading right over here. This is where we're going to find our first Datacron, which is the +3 aim. So when you come into this chamber, you'll be able to see the Datacron sitting up there on top of that pole. To get to it, we're going to have to come around here to these crates. And let the Mario work begin. So here we are now. This is our start point. So once you jump up on this first crate, make sure that you make this next jump from right here, because you got kind of a low ceiling here. If you try it from that other stack of crates, you'll hit your head and fall. So when you get to this point, you may be tempted to come over here and jump on this tarp and use this wire with the rugs hanging on it to go over to your Datacron. Don't even waste your time, because by the time you get to the end of it, the cable gets so thin you can't walk on it and you just end up falling. So this is the better option over here. So our next stop is the red light district. And as you come into this area, you can see the Datacron way up there on a catwalk. And to get to it, I'm going to have to go into this heroic area here in the back on the right. And you're going to make your way to this area here, and this is where we're going to do just a few jumps to get up to the catwalk. Take the elevator, and you're there. So here we are in Shadow Town. We're going to be making our way all the way to the southwest area. This is where we're going to find our next Datacron. This is going to be the +3 strength. So for this next series of jumps, which is probably my least favorite, you might want to turn your sprint off, because it's very easy to over jump and fall. So at this point, I'm turning my sprint back on. So I make sure I can make this long jump here. So once you finally make it up here to this catwalk, you're just going to come around here, take the elevator down to the access tunnels, and follow it around to the Datacron. So these last two Datacrons are in the bonus series area of the industrial sector. So once you get into this area, you're going to make your way to this elevator right over here. That's going to take you down to the high security lockdown area. And from here, we're going to make our way up onto this broken down catwalk right over there. That's going to take us to another elevator. And that's going to take us down to the incinerator room. So when you get down to the incinerator room, don't make any hasty moves, otherwise you'll end up in there. At the far end, you'll be able to see a control panel and a door. And that's behind that door is where your Datacron is. So you just need to run through the flames, click on that control panel, and a series of access codes are going to pop up. And it's the second one down that's going to open the door, and there's your Datacron. Now after you collect your Datacron, make sure you click on this old prize machine here. This is going to give you an access card, or a slot decoder, excuse me. It's going to put that in your inventory. You're going to need that to get this last cube, which is the yellow matrix shard. So our final Datacron is going to be up here, there we go, in the network security district. And we're just going to make our way up this walkway, down the hall, and into this next chamber here. So from here, just going to do a little more jumping. It'll take us up to the maintenance terrace. There's a bunch of old discarded slot machines and whatnot. And inside one of these is where we're going to find our yellow matrix crystal. And it's protected by a little force field. So that's what you need the slot decoder for. Once you click on the machine, it'll install the slot decoder, which will drop the force field, and you'll be able to access the cube. And that does it for Nar Shaddaa. Now we're heading on to Tatooine.